Poutama has been here forever.
Poutama are the people that are here now and have been here since the beginning of time.
A descendant of the original inhabitants.
That it has been here mairano before yesteryear.
Poutama are the people of this land. Poutama are the people that belong here.
We are still the remnants, and we've been here since time began. So, what does it mean to be Poutama? It means we have a very, very, very long connection to the land, the rivers and the sea.
The most important thing about being Poutama is belonging.
I simply am Poutama. To have it diminished in some way is absolutely unthinkable.
We have a long connection with our ancient ones. We can't forget those who came before. It's a place to stand, it's a place to heal, and it's a place to wānanga.
I am what I am, and I simply am Poutama.
The vision is that Poutama will have more people, it would build more marae, it would own more land.
Poutama's vision is to create a positive environment to live in, create more opportunities for people to live here. Poutama is home to the most spectacular rivers, streams and waterfalls on the planet.
And I want it to be around forever. By birth, I have obligations to care for the lands that we reside on.
Responsibility is something that is ingrained in you from your earliest memory. Being a kaitiaki essentially begins at home, in the education of your family.
The simplest definition of kaitiaki is guardian. The role of kaitiaki is to protect and enhance the life force of the area, of the people, of the environment, the environment, the environment, the environment.
In terms of interacting with the developers that we invariably need to interact with, my role as kaitiaki is to educate those people. It's not a matter of minimizing damage. It's a matter of them accepting the responsibility themselves, and whatever is done with balance.
And that's why we need to be part of the planning and construction all the way through the process. Tapu is largely about respect for the place, respect for the people.
Tapu is a term that explains the whole world. It is for me to respect an individual. So it's respect. That is the first meaning of tapu, is respect. And everyone can identify with an urupa, a cemetery, as being a tapu place.
A spring, for example, is a tapu place. The tapu around that is to protect the integrity of that spring.
A church or a marae having its tapu.
The land has a tapu overall. The environment is inseparable from the land, and so all things are connected, and the land as a whole therefore has a tapu. Poutama has a whakatauki that goes like this. The translation is I am the land and the land is me, and it basically means the people and the land are one and the same.
All of the lands of Poutama is tapu, and anyone coming to build projects must be mindful of the tapu within the land of Poutama.
There are varying degrees of sensitivity with regards to any particular piece of land. Some areas are absolutely no-go areas. The developers need to work particularly closely with the hunga kāinga, that is the local people, the local hapu, and consult with them very carefully as to their activities.
We can reduce the damage to the tapu by actively participating together, and that's why the collaborative process is so important. It's important that the developer and the kaitiaki work together.
Intentions are important for the protection of the mauri. To come with bad intentions will only result in something bad.
In relation to a project, positive intentions are important. I suppose that comes down to respect. The collaborative process of working together in planning and execution of a project is part of that respect. Having respect for each other as people, having respect for each other's values and needs.
To minimise the damage that could be done.
The obligations on developers in this day and age is absolutely huge, and their former attitudes to the environment are no longer acceptable. When this land was in its pristine state, some damage could be sustained. In this day and age, that is no longer the case.
We expect honesty and integrity from any developers. We expect that respect, and we expect good intentions.
My expectation is that the developer does the right thing.
The developers need to tread softly, initially with the people and also with the land.